course, in our intro, we told you that we have a guest. Our guest this afternoon is a Lebanese immigrant born in Lagos, Nigeria. She is a plus-size model and actor who has made appearances in several art, films, and music videos. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show this afternoon, Pascale Olumayowa.
Hello. Thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
I know when people say Olumayowa, when you tell people your name is Olumayowa, do they give you some kind of look like,
I like,
I like your head wrap?
oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. They have this sudden reaction. They're like, you're lying. I'm like, no, I'm not lying.
That's your name.
I mean, I just asked her, so I said, is any of your parents Yoruba or Nigerian?
Yeah.
So how did you get the name Olumayowa?
So being born
Yeah.
in Obalende,
Okay.
yes, and being raised here. So somehow you have to have a native name because we are Lebanese immigrants, as we mentioned. We've been here since 1892.
Amazing.
So my family speaks about the history of Nigeria, and throughout we basically made Lagos home for us.
Oh, nice.
I get it.
So why not having not a Yoruba name? I'm proud to be Yoruba.
So what's the meaning of your name, if I may ask?
God brings joy.
Wow, you did your
Happiness.
homework. But do you speak any of the Nigerian languages?
So I used to speak Hausa and Yoruba before.
You got rusty?
Yeah.
What happened?
But, well, the thing is that because I traveled in the UK,
Yeah.
and when I used to meet my Nigerian fellas over there, they'll tell me, I'm from London.
I get it.
Yes,
And when you don't
exactly.
speak a language for a long time,
It
they're very,
fades.
and that was what happened to me with French. So I wasn't speaking it to anybody.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a polyglot. I speak French.
Yes, because I read that about you, that you speak other languages. You went to French school.
Yeah.
So what language do you speak apart from French?
So French, Arabic, English, Spanish, Portuguese, a bit of Hindi. I used to speak before Italian and Mandarin.
Why are you not doing anything with the UN?
Well, that's only because when you want to have such job with the UN, it's not only about your certificate and your degrees, but it works through recommendations
Oh,
also.
interesting stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
at the
so-
level of a diplomat.
I mean,
wow.
I know you speak so many languages, but when you're thinking, what language are you thinking?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, for a multilingual.
That's my daily struggle of every day. I'm literally telling you that. Like, I swear, sometimes I wake up and you'll just hear, for example, my English sounds like too French.
Yeah.
Or my
I get
English
it.
sounds too British. So it's just a combination of like
Of so many
literally
things.
everything. So it's just crazy.
I get it. Very interesting stuff.
So, I mean, you went to school, you did all that stuff, but you also got involved with painting as well.
Yes.
Right, let's talk about your painting and how you got involved with it and how far you've been with painting.
So in the French school, they teach us a lot of diversity of subjects, and among them was art. So I developed this interest, but then I was like, nah, it's not really my thing. And last year, what happened is that I was involved in a serious car accident that
Wow.
somehow like nearly paralyzed me and took my
Wow.
life away. But touch wood, I'm here. And I needed to do some movements so that my hand could come back. So the only way I could bring that movement back and be able to write again was through painting.
Wow.
So I started attending classes, and I mean, I have an amazing teacher, and even like every Wednesday it happens at a friend's place, and he was just guiding me throughout because I just forgot literally everything. And within less than 6 months of me joining, I had the first exhibition. And it's just amazing because I now feel that through colors, I could express emotions. I could share a vision of things I'm not able to express. And sometimes having a certain condition in your life that you cannot talk in society because of X, Y, Z reasons. So you just have to find something that would allow you to express. So it's either through writing or either through acting,
Painting, something.
painting,
Yeah.
something.
Wow. Now talking about acting, now that you've mentioned it, I think that I enjoyed reading your profile, especially with the fact that I think that it's a beautiful world and we are multi-talented if only we can look inwards. Then I see that you're a model and that you started doing, adverts and then you're modeling too. And I really want you to just touch on this. Let's talk about your acting first of all. I mean, there is work in the pipeline.
Yes, also.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. How did you get into acting, especially in Nigeria?
It's a series. It's all started first with the commercial ads. I was placed out there, and then I did a huge commercial ads, which people recognized me way much more, and then the music videos started coming here and there. And then when I was in Ghana, I received a phone call, and they told me there's a stage play where they are looking for a white woman, and they wanted a curvy woman.
Oh, I get it.
And they asked me, have you done a stage play before? I said, yeah, back in school, we used to do stage play, but not on a professional level. So anyway, we came back. I mean, I returned on Monday. Next day, I was on set. And it was Crewmies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I had 7 days, or less than 7 days even, like, to learn the script.
Mm-hmm.
So when the director, like, was really watching me, he's like, nobody should touch her. Like, this is our people over here. And after that, like, I've taken so many interviews. That's where it led to one movie to another.
Interesting stuff. Like
Yeah.
you really did your work well.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you're also a video vixen, right? And recently, I know you were in Ricardo Banks' Visa. You're also in Casey's music video.
Yeah, Obalende.
Obalende.
I think Obalende, you should name something after Obalende. I think you should just create something because for
We
you to
are.
grow up in Obalende and then
It's in the pipeline. My team and I were working on something to share to the world what's Obalende, where is Obalende, how
I
it
think
looks
so,
like,
yeah.
and what was before Obalende and now what is it. So there's a difference about it. But Casey's one, what's the most interesting part of the story is that
excuse me, I think I saw you. You were the one saying that you were the main chick somewhere.
Yes.
I watched that clip and I just retorted and I'm like, are you sure this girl does not have any? Are you sure she's not saying something about real life? I think it was OJ that was standing with me. OJ now said, "Oh, there's that main chick." I said, my eyes are on you.
where
So I didn't even know. Now I get it. I've seen you before.
Exactly. I'm very recognized anyway. I mean, my curves and it's there. The
get
packet
it,
is there.
I get
It's there. And the funny part is that they called me on the set, and I went. I didn't know like who was the artist, nothing.
Yeah.
And then they started playing the song, and I was dancing on it, and I heard Obalende. I stopped like this. I'm like, Obalende. Oh, I'm loving the song.
That rings a bell.
Yeah, that rings a bell. And then Casey comes and he's like, I'm Casey. I'm like, oh my. I said, what? Yes. He said, where are you from? I said, Obalende. Director, did you do it on purpose?
So it was just coincidental.
Yeah, it was very coincidental.
Wow.
It was meant to happen. It was meant to happen.
Amazing,
Crazy.
amazing. I mean, you did mention before now the many projects that you and your team are working on. Do you
Yes.
want to give us a little bit of light on that and also how we can find you on social
Yeah.
media as well?
So since recently I've decided to really take this career seriously, because I placed myself in a 6-month period, like probational period, to test myself first. And now that I'm really having good feedback around, so I'm taking it seriously. So I had my social media team, and I'm like, people don't know me. And it's only recently I opened my Instagram to the public.
Oh.
Only recently. So we are planning to do like an introduction of me, but it's not really going to be like 100% introduction yet.
Okay.
It's just going to be like, taste the introduction.
All right.
Yes, and then there are other movies also coming that we are currently working on. One will be for YouTube, and they're also projecting for Netflix. And there is also another one that
How about the Nikkei Art Gallery?
they're still shooting it.
Okay,
They're
okay.
still currently shooting it.
That's meant for Netflix, right?
Yes, that's meant for Netflix. And I just played the role of an Indian woman over there.
I want to hear your Indian accent.
Kya bolte tu?
Oh my God! I think you should just create content every day for us?
Well, soon, it's all in the plan. I have an amazing team.
Yeah.
I really do have an amazing team, and we want to create something that have different genres, comedy, drama, a lot, and get people also involved. Because personally speaking, there are many talents out there that needs to show their faces. Needs to show their face. I remember a few months back, I went to this man's place, and he wanted a model for his own commercial ad. And then he looked at me from bottom to like up and down, and then he said, "Why are you into this industry? They don't need white people. You're not wanted. You are going to fail." This is what he told me. And I looked at him, and I'm like, it's not matter of skin color anymore. It's matter of talent. It's matter of how you perform and present yourself. And personally speaking, we should no longer be looking at people as per their skin. It's not because you're Nigerian, you're supposed to be black. South Africa is the same thing. So yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, I like that you're talking about color because, I mean, I think that it has thrown us backwards for a while when people just look at you because of your color and then they just feel like this is what you shouldn't be doing or this is what you should be doing and all of those.